This is the Godbold family garden this year, which is full of roses and flowers and impatiens and so many things. Coleus. And this is just the front yard. We have a Japanese maple over there and fake Christmas trees. We have a lot of hostas. We have herbs, like we have a lemon chamomile and a regular chamomile, but we have these, I call them purple palace plants. We have a beautiful sitting area that we didn't have last year because we cleared this space. This year, the Godbold family did a lot more. This is Robert and Janine's, and it's June 18th, 2020. And a lot of things right now are getting hot, but we have a lot of volunteer sunflowers. We have melons over there. We have watermelons and cantaloupes. We have snapdragons and beautiful roses. Oh my gosh, you should smell these roses. They smell so good. And a clematis over there on the pole. And then over here we have a zucchini plant that has at least 10 zucchinis on it. It's just awesome. So then we'll come back this way, and hopefully it's recording this time. So we have a lot of little extra plants this year. We have probably 15 Roma tomato plants, or at least tomato plants. So over there we have 4 tomato plants, and they're starting to put off little suckers. We have another zucchini plant. We've also got some other summer squash. Let me go back to the back. If I can get this thing to open, excuse me. Well, today is June 18th, 2020. It's the Godbold backyard, one of the many Godbold backyards. And we have a garden this year that's pretty good. The only thing is the flowers are starting to die because it's getting to be pretty hot. But we have lots of beautiful flowers in pots. We've got squash in places you wouldn't think we'd have, like over there. Right over there. We have an English garden where the pond used to be. And we have a lot, well, we always have the play set there. So, then we have boysenberries over there. And we have wisteria and things on the pergola or arbor, which Dad built. And then he's built something for the boysenberries over there. And then also we have one for the grapevines. Mom and I planted corn, and it's coming up really nicely. We have a new tree, which is a peach tree. It's a Red Haven peach tree. It's its first year, so it's not going to produce. Some basil, some, let me get in the shade so I can see. Some beets, tons of garlic everywhere. In fact, we have garlic on this side all the way around this tree. Garlic's really good for keeping away certain bugs. Then we have my beautiful pot of flowers. We have roses everywhere in front and back. This tree is a plum. We call it a dried plum tree. And the other one over there is a nectarine tree. We have herbs back here, and we have herbs in the garden, the flower beds upstairs, or in the front too. We have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8 Roma tomatoes here, and we only had 7, but we got this beautiful one that's just a volunteer, and so I'm going to keep it. Then we have a, let's see, we have Mom's flowers over here that last week were beautiful. And we had all the bumblebees, but now it's too hot. We have some dahlias, we have some squash, intermittent. And over here, we have a beefsteak that is doing awesome. Another beefsteak that's not too much, but it's a purple one. And the other one's doing a little bit better, and it's a purple beefsteak as well. So I can't wait to see what those turn out to be. Carol Williams, who's a distant cousin, she gave them to us. She's kind of a connoisseur of plants. We have celery and cucumbers, tons of cucumbers. We have some more corn over there. We thought we'd just use our space. We have parsley and cilantro and yarrow and lettuce that's going to seed and onions that are going to seed and cabbage and onions, and we have tons of onions over here. It's really a beautiful garden this year. And then some giant pumpkins, once they grow, will be over there in the corner. And then we have tons of volunteer